My friends, if you are over the age of 60, I want you to know something very important. You are not old, you are seasoned. You are filled with wisdom, with stories, and with strength that is still alive within you. The years may have changed your body, but they have not taken away your potential. And today, I want to talk with you about something so basic yet so vital to your independence. Climbing stairs with ease, comfort, and confidence. Now, many people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond start to avoid stairs because they feel pain in their knees, tightness in their hips, or weakness in their legs. But avoiding movement is never the answer, because the less we use our muscles, the weaker they become. And that weakness robs us of freedom. I want you to think about what freedom means to you. Freedom is being able to carry groceries up to your home. Freedom is being able to visit your loved ones without worrying about steps. Freedom is the confidence to go anywhere, anytime, without relying on someone else's hand. And the beautiful truth is this: your body is capable of regaining strength, balance, and mobility at any age. Surgeons, doctors, and therapists all agree on this one fact: movement is medicine. The 5 exercises I'm about to share with you are safe, simple, and surgeon approved. They are designed to strengthen the very muscles you need to climb stairs with ease. And I want you to remember something as you listen. Healing happens in small steps. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start where you are with what you have and do what you can. Movement truly is medicine at any age, and the sooner we realize this, the sooner we begin to heal. When we are young, we take motion for granted, climbing stairs, walking long distances, carrying groceries, even bending down to tie our shoes. But as we age, our joints get stiffer, our muscles lose strength, and the body becomes less forgiving. Many people believe this decline is inevitable, that after 60 the body is too old to rebuild. But that is simply not true. The human body is remarkable in its ability to adapt, repair, and strengthen itself when given the chance. The secret is movement, because every time you move, you are nourishing your body with the medicine it desperately craves. Think about what happens when you walk. Your heart pumps blood more efficiently, carrying oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Your joints are lubricated, which reduces stiffness and pain. Your muscles contract and release, pumping life into your circulation and waking up your nervous system. When you stretch or bend, your ligaments and tendons stay flexible, preventing injuries and keeping you mobile. This is medicine, not in the form of a pill or injection, but in the natural form that your Creator designed within you. Each movement you make is like sending a signal of healing throughout your entire body. And what's most powerful is that it does not matter if you are 60, 70, or even 90. The body still responds to movement, still grows stronger, and still heals. Now imagine the alternative. If you sit too long, your muscles weaken, your joints tighten, and your circulation slows. Your body starts to feel older than it really is. Many of the aches and pains people blame on getting old are really the result of not moving enough. That is why movement is not only important, it is absolutely necessary. Without it, we decline much faster than nature intended. But with it, we restore strength, independence, and freedom. That freedom allows you to go up a flight of stairs without fear, to take a walk with your loved ones, or to play on the floor with your grandchildren without struggling to get back up. This is the gift that movement gives. It's also important to understand that you don't need extreme workouts to benefit. Gentle, consistent exercises like standing up from a chair, raising your heels, stretching your legs, and practicing good posture have profound effects. Even just 10 or 15 minutes a day creates lasting changes. Small movements build up over time, like drops of water filling a cup. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to experience healing. What matters most is that you move with intention every single day. When you honor your body with motion, you are telling it that you care, that you want it to thrive, and that you are committed to your well-being. Movement is the medicine that costs nothing, has no side effects, and offers benefits that no prescription can match. The 5 surgeon-approved exercises are powerful because they target exactly the muscles and joints you need to climb stairs with ease, confidence, and safety. Stairs can feel like a mountain to someone who has lost strength in their legs or stability in their balance, but when the right muscles are activated and trained, suddenly what felt impossible begins to feel natural again. Think about your quadriceps, the large muscles in the front of your thighs. These are the engines that lift your body upward with each step. Without strong quadriceps, every stair feels heavy, every movement feels like a strain. But with practice, chair squats can awaken these muscles again. Sitting down and standing back up may seem simple, but it is one of the most functional exercises you can do. Each repetition tells your thighs to fire, to hold and to lift, preparing them for the very motion of stair climbing next. Consider the calves and ankles. These smaller muscles act like springs in your steps. They give you the push-off power and the stability to shift your weight from one foot to the other. Heel raises are a simple but powerful exercise to bring life back into these areas. Standing tall and lifting your heels off the ground strengthens not only your calves but also the stabilizing muscles in your ankles. This is what keeps you steady when your foot lands on the next stair. Without this strength, people often feel wobbly or insecure, but as the calves become stronger, balance and coordination improve dramatically. It's one of those little exercises that makes a huge difference in everyday movement. The hips are another vital area, often overlooked but critical to mobility. When your hips are weak, lifting your leg to step onto the next stair feels like a heavy chore. But when the muscles around the hips are strong, your legs feel lighter, more controlled, and less strained. Simple movements like standing marches, where you lift one knee at a time, or side leg raises, where you move your leg outward, reawaken these hip muscles. Over time, this takes pressure off your knees and lower back, making stair climbing smoother and less painful. Strong hips mean a strong foundation, and a strong foundation means independence in your daily life. Flexibility is the key that ties all of this together. Muscles that are tight and stiff act like ropes pulling against your joints. When you stretch your hamstrings and calves regularly, you allow your steps to be smoother, less restricted, and far more comfortable. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a door. A stiff hinge makes the door hard to open, but a flexible hinge moves effortlessly. The same is true with your body. Flexibility prevents injury, reduces discomfort, and makes climbing stairs feel less like a struggle and more like a natural motion. And finally, posture is the hidden secret. Standing tall with your shoulders back and core engaged transforms the way you move. It takes pressure off the knees, aligns the spine, and allows your entire body to work together in harmony. Many people underestimate posture, but it is the very foundation of movement. Good posture changes how your muscles fire, how your joints absorb pressure, and how your confidence radiates as you move forward. These 5 exercises, strengthening the thighs, calves, hips, stretching for flexibility, and practicing posture, are not just exercises, they are a prescription for freedom, confidence, and a life with fewer limitations. Posture and flexibility are 2 of the most overlooked parts of healthy aging, yet they play an enormous role in how we move, how we feel, and how much independence we maintain as the years go by. Most people focus only on building strength, but without good posture and flexibility, even strong muscles cannot function the way they are designed to. Imagine a car with a powerful engine, but wheels that are out of alignment. No matter how strong that engine is, the car will still struggle. The same is true for the body. If your posture is poor and your muscles are stiff, your strength cannot fully support you. This is why focusing on posture and flexibility is just as important as strengthening exercises when it comes to climbing stairs, walking comfortably, and staying active in daily life. Good posture is not just about standing tall. It is about putting your body in alignment so every joint, muscle, and tendon can do its job without extra strain. When you slouch forward or let your shoulders round, you put unnecessary pressure on your spine and knees. This often leads to pain and fatigue, which makes simple activities like climbing stairs seem harder than they really are. But when you train yourself to stand tall, shoulders back, and core gently tightened, your body becomes lighter and more balanced. Suddenly, the pressure on your joints decreases, and your movements feel smoother and more controlled. Practicing posture every day, while sitting, standing, or walking, builds a natural awareness that protects your body from unnecessary stress. Flexibility is equally vital because stiff muscles restrict your ability to move freely. Tight hamstrings, calves, or hip flexors can make stair climbing uncomfortable and sometimes even painful. But when you gently stretch these areas, you create more space in your joints and more freedom in your movement. Stretching allows your muscles to glide instead of pull, which makes every step more fluid and less forced. Think of flexibility like adding lubrication to a rusty hinge. Without it, every motion feels stiff and stuck. With it, everything moves smoothly and efficiently. Even just a few minutes of stretching each day can dramatically change how your body feels and functions. It doesn't require complex routines or long sessions. Just simple, gentle movements that keep your muscles and joints relaxed and open. The connection between posture and flexibility also has a powerful effect on balance. When your posture is upright and your muscles are flexible, your body naturally finds stability. This reduces your risk of stumbling or falling, which is one of the biggest fears for people over 60. Balance comes from alignment and freedom of movement, and these two elements are built through consistent posture practice and stretching. It's not just about preventing falls, though it's about giving you the confidence to move without hesitation, to trust your body when you take that next step up the stairs, and to feel in control of your movements instead of anxious about them. Posture and flexibility also contribute to energy and mood. When you stand tall and move with openness, your lungs expand, your breathing improves, and your circulation flows better. This gives you more vitality and even lifts your spirits. People who carry themselves with good posture and relaxed muscles feel more confident and empowered, and that confidence shows in how they approach life. Every time you stretch and every time you correct your posture, you are telling your body and your mind that you care about yourself, that you want to move with ease, and that you are choosing health over limitation. It is one of the most natural and effective ways to bring comfort, strength, and joy into your daily routine. Healing always begins with small, consistent steps, and this truth is especially powerful when it comes to movement and exercise after the age of 60. Many people look at their limitations and feel overwhelmed, thinking they need to do too much too quickly, or that it's already too late to make a difference. But the body does not respond to huge leaps. It responds to steady, gentle progress. Even the smallest amount of daily activity can create powerful changes over time. The beauty of healing is that it does not demand perfection. It simply asks for consistency. One step today, another tomorrow, and before long, those steps add up to strength, stability, and renewed independence. It is easy to underestimate the impact of small actions. For example, standing up from a chair a few times each day may not feel like a workout, but it is rebuilding the exact muscles needed for climbing stairs. Lifting your heels off the ground may seem simple, but it is strengthening the foundation that keeps you steady. Stretching for just a few minutes may not seem like much, but it is loosening tight muscles and preventing pain. These little habits, done consistently, carry more long-term benefits than doing a big workout once in a while and then stopping. Small steps build momentum, and momentum leads to lasting change. Every time you move, even if it is just for a few minutes, you are reminding your body that it is alive, capable, and adaptable. Another important part of this truth is patience. Too often, people give up because they expect results too quickly. They do a few exercises, and when they don't feel instant relief, they assume it isn't working. But healing is not instant. It is gradual. Just like planting a seed, you do not see the flower the next day, but with care and consistency, growth happens beneath the surface long before it is visible. The same happens in your body. Muscles are strengthening, circulation is improving, and flexibility is returning, even if you don't notice it right away. Trusting this process is one of the most important mindsets you can have because it keeps you motivated and consistent long enough for real change to take root. Consistency also builds confidence. At first, even small exercises may feel difficult, but as your body adapts, movements that once felt hard begin to feel easier. This creates a positive cycle. The more you practice, the stronger and more confident you become, and the stronger you become, the more you want to keep going. This cycle of progress is how independence is restored. It doesn't require heavy weights or extreme routines. It only requires showing up for yourself each day, honoring your body with movement, and believing in the power of small steps. Age should never be seen as a barrier. At 60, 70, or 80, the body is still capable of improvement. It still has the ability to rebuild muscle, increase flexibility, and enhance balance. The only true enemy is inactivity, not age. Taking even the smallest actions, walking a little more, stretching a little longer, standing a little taller, makes a difference. These daily choices add up like drops of water filling a cup, eventually overflowing into a life of greater freedom and vitality. Healing begins the moment you decide to take that first step, and it continues every time you choose consistency over giving up. With patience, trust, and persistence, the body responds, the spirit lifts, and the journey towards strength and independence becomes not only possible, but deeply rewarding.